Buenos dias, mi gente. Taylor Alejandro coming at you once again, having a good time this morning, laughing at myself a lot. So I'm about to get the Sunday morning shave underway so I can get out, have my spiritual activities, and enjoy the Super Bowl. The implements of beard destruction will be the Boker King Cutter. I love that sucker. And the Plisson from L'Occitane. And most importantly, I think that's upside down. I can't tell. That looks right side up and backwards, but I'm sure it'll be right side up forwards when we play this. So I've heard a lot about this. I tried lathering with it, I think. May have had way too much water, but it smells pretty good. It sort of reminds me of the Penwad Lilac Vegetal. Lilac Vegetal, I believe it is. Sort of got that type of smell to it. You know, I'm not real good at differentiating a lot of different smells, so if I'm way off base, let me know, you know. Let me know. So let's get my face, my stubbled face wet, and we'll get started on this. I am showered. My partner T is in the background. If you see him climbing up the shower up there, yeah, I don't know why I do that. I found that little thing out in the yard. You know, it's probably from my neighbors that were living here before they went back to Mexico. They were probably, you know, one of the kids probably left it. Because every time I see him again, he always asks me, hey, my toys, where are my toys at? Because he left a bunch of toys here. You know, well, I don't know. Why would I know where your toys are? So, let's see. These little things, I don't know how to get myself some stuff out of here. So, let's see what we can do. I don't know how much I need to use. I don't know how much. I should probably get my brush a little wet. So let's see how we can do this. I know at one point I was using one of my creams and CBD was like, yeah, you only need to use about an almond-sized dollop. So I think I got about almond size. Hopefully it's applicable to this stuff too. We'll find out. Maybe re-wet my face a little bit because I didn't really get any water on it. And by the way, YouTube, just to let you know, this is not my music. This ain't me singing, this ain't me stealing any copyright, just FYI. So I hope everybody's good. I'm pretty good here. Wifey and I, we went to a party yesterday. It was a cowboy party for kids. So it wasn't really, it was a little gathering. It wasn't so much a party. For kids, you know, they got to do some competitions, some kid competitions, and everybody's dressed as cowboys, you know. That's my circle of friends. It's more people are like that than stuff I'm into. But you know, I put on my sombrero pintado from Panama. Had my brim swept up. You know, that's exactly how we do in Panama. And as I walked in, all my friends who are, you know, 98% Mexicans, saw wifey and I. She had a nice, you know, nice cowboy style Corona hat. And yeah, this does lather pretty well. She had a nice style cowboy hat. And I had my sombrero pintado, you know, handmade by a little old Panamanian woman in Panama. And they start laughing. Ha ha ha, what kind of hat is that? Well, I'm sorry, I don't exactly pretend to be a cowboy. Never have. But I will pretend that I got a machete and I will go out to the cornfield or to the sugar fields and pretend I'm cutting down some sugar cane to eat. Because, you know, that was one of my favorite things when we was in Panama when I was a kid. We never really had cars out there, you know, because my family was sort of little poor. The ones that did have the cars, they were a little they had little cars, they didn't have real big cars, you know. They've turned to fortunes a little bit down in Panama. My family has, you know, my cousins are IT professionals, doctors, and my uncles are teachers and professors and lawyers. So they've all turned their lives around in Panama. But back then, when we had to go, say, to Chorrera, we had to go to the rivers or whatever, the beaches to swim, we would have to walk. And while we're walking, my uncles would always take one of their, not so much a machete, just a big old knife. And as we're walking, when we come to sugarcane fields or any type of food, they would, you know, I gotta be careful, I got to raise my hand, I'm gonna cut my arm. They would cut down some sugarcane or whatever, and we'd walk by eating this while we're going to, you know, wherever we're going to swim at, a little watering hole, well, swimming place. And those are some pretty fond memories. Not quite the same in Panama anymore. Such a big metropolitan city that, you know, life is still more simple there as opposed to here in the States. But it's also much more materialistic. I always hear people apologizing about the water coming on. I don't know if you guys don't like the sound when the water comes on. I don't know if people have complained about it. Nobody's complained about it to me. That's part of my routine. So if it bothers you, I apologize. No, that's part of my routine. I'll try to keep it to a minimum for y'all, but I always rinse my blade off under the sink and wet my cheeks with my basin. This stuff is slick. Still slick. I could probably shave without putting on some lather. We ain't gonna do that though. I do miss Panama, miss my girls more who've been there a little over a week now. They get back in February, middle of February, so we got, I guess, 20 more days. They're having a good time. I think they've been to every beach there. Hopefully they've eaten some good food. If not, I won't have to ground them when they get back for not eating good food while you're out of the country. I should just ground them because they were out of the country, you know, having a good time while we're up here suffering from the cold and winter season. All right. See that? Water, no sound. I had to practice that. Man, this soap is so slick I can't even pull my neck towel. don't know if you can hear that, but that's breakfast cooking in the background. Wifey's making quite the meal this morning, so it should be pretty good. Wow. I must agree with everybody else's reviews, analysis, and experiences. The soap is nice. Sometimes you almost hate for a shave to come to an end because you're enjoying it so much. Maybe I'm the only one that's like that. Seems like I've ran out of lather or something. But we'll find some someplace. Huh. I think this stuff is so slick, man. I don't need to have it caked on. But still, it's, you know, that cushion is protective. Next time I work with this stuff, and I got a little bit left still, I will make sure that I want to get some of this wetness out of it. I want to make sure that I represent it better with a better lather. Maybe what I have to do is talk to some of the other guys who use it. But like I said, I didn't think I got enough that first time. So I'll just adjust accordingly. Find out how everybody else how much they do on it. Because I mean, the hard thing is it's in this little thing. I couldn't get my brush in there to get the amount I wanted. But you know, I still got a good amount. Feels pretty nice. I think what I'm missing is just a little bit of water because I looked at my face and it looked really dry. That may be more the issue than anything. So let's break this down. Last pass. We're going across the grain. Dry this finger off so I can maybe get some traction on this cheek, on this fat cheek. I'm hoping that this fat cheek's being reduced a little bit because, you know, me and wife have been working out for the past few days. And 1 week under the belts. And I got myself pretty good right there. Not paying attention to what I'm doing. I must say this is one fine shave. I got a little bit right here. I think this shave is good enough for Super Bowl. I'm going to just knock this stuff off my neck right here. Yeah, I'm done. We're not going to do it anymore. I got to patch myself up right here anyway. I think I cut off half my chin with that one. Nice shave, man. It's real smooth. Wow. So anyway, that was my shave for this morning. I think I went pretty far over time. No, it's 16 minutes, so I ain't too bad. We're trying to break that down a little bit. Get that about 12 minutes should be good. So anyway, say bye to T. Say bye to T. Good luck, good shave. Y'all enjoy your Super Bowl Sunday. I want to finish this off with a little Floyd. I love this stuff, so y'all take it easy, alright?